In this video I want to show you different temperature units and how to convert each temperature unit to another one. We basically have three systems for measuring temperature. These three are widely used. First of all we have Celsius, or sometimes called centigrade, we have Kelvin, and we have Fahrenheit. We have another temperature unit which is called Rankine. Gonna talk about it later on, but these three are very famous and they are widely used. Let's see what's the difference between them. So the temperature unit is usually called degrees, and here we have a thermometer, and we have them in three different scales. We have Fahrenheit, Celsius, and Kelvin. So 2 points are here very important. First of all, the freezing point of water or melting point of water, and on the other hand we have boiling point of water or boiling point temperature of water. So here in for example Celsius system, we have 0 degrees Celsius for freezing point of water, and we have 100 degrees Celsius for boiling point of water. So as you see here, we have 100 degrees. The difference between 0 and 100, we have 100 degrees. If we take a look to Kelvin, we have the freezing point of water in Kelvin scale is 273.15 Kelvin, and the boiling point temperature of water is 373.15 Kelvin. So as you see here, we have again 100 degrees difference between boiling point temperature and freezing point temperature of water. So from these two, we can say that the size of temperature unit or the size of degree in Celsius and Kelvin scales are equal, because here we have 100 degrees and here we have 100 degrees. So the magnitude of temperature unit for Celsius scale and Kelvin scale are equal. So let's take a look to Fahrenheit. Here in Fahrenheit, the freezing point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit, and the boiling point temperature of water is 212 degree Fahrenheit. So the difference here, we have 212 minus 32, we have 180 Fahrenheit degrees. So if you compare it with the other two, we have 100 Celsius degrees, here we have 100 Kelvin, but for Fahrenheit we have 180 Fahrenheit degrees. So from this point we can say the magnitude of each temperature unit in Fahrenheit scale is smaller than Celsius and Kelvin. So we already said that the degree size for Celsius and Kelvin are equal, but Fahrenheit is smaller comparing to these two, because here the difference is 180 degrees, but on the other hand for Celsius and Kelvin we have only 100 degrees. So let's see how to convert Celsius and Kelvin. So here in previous slide we said the magnitude, the size of degree are equal, but their difference is based on their 0 point or reference point. So let's see the converting Celsius to Kelvin. It is very simple. So the fundamental difference between these two scales is in their 0 points. Okay, 0 points, as we see here. So temperature in Kelvin is equal to temperature in Celsius plus 273.15. Or on the other hand, when we want to convert Kelvin to Celsius, we can say temperature in Celsius is equal to temperature in Kelvin minus 273.15. So temperature in Celsius units is shown by degree C, capital C. That's used for Celsius degrees. The degree symbol is not used when writing temperature in terms of the Kelvin scale. So in Kelvin scale we don't write this degree symbol. So the unit of temperature on this scale is called a Kelvin and shown by just capital K. Sometimes the Kelvin scale is also called absolute temperature. So when you're talking about absolute temperature, the unit of temperature must be in Kelvin when we are talking about SI system. So let's see how to convert Celsius and Fahrenheit. Converting these two are more complicated because we have the differences in degree sizes and 0 points, so both of them are different. So if I go back to this slide, so as you see here, the 0 points are different, and also the size of degrees are different too, because here we have 180 and here we have 100. So yes, so here we can see 0 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and 100 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So if we subtract 32 from 212, we have 180 degrees, and here 100 minus 0 is 100 Celsius degrees. So 180 degrees Fahrenheit divided by 100 degrees Celsius, it's going to be equivalent to 9 degrees Fahrenheit over 5 degrees Celsius. So we're going to use this one as the ratio to convert 1 degree size to another degree size, from Celsius to Fahrenheit or from Fahrenheit to Celsius. And this is the equation to convert temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit or temperature in Fahrenheit to Celsius. So it means that when we have a temperature in Celsius, we just multiply it by 9 over 5 or 1.8 plus 32. And here these are the units for conversion factor. So 9 over 5 multiply the temperature in Celsius plus 32. It gives us the temperature in Fahrenheit. Now if you have temperature in Fahrenheit and we want to find the temperature in Celsius, we need to subtract 32 from it, and then we need to multiply it by this ratio, 5 over 9. Right now, because here in this part we have the temperature in terms of Fahrenheit, we need to write Fahrenheit here so they cancel each other, and the remaining temperature will be in terms of degrees Celsius. So that's how we convert Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Celsius.